Have you ever wondered why, after you stopped reaching out, she suddenly reappears with subtle challenges? This is not a coincidence. It's her way of testing whether you've truly changed or if you're still the same person she used to know. The key lies in how you respond. Responding the right way not only earns her respect and attraction, but also reinforces your value as a confident and self-assured man. In this video, I'll reveal the reasons behind her challenges and how you can handle any situation to take full control. If you want to understand the psychology behind these tests and turn them into opportunities for her to pursue you, stay tuned. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any valuable insights. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Why does she test you after no contact? In the past, she got used to you always taking the initiative, whether it was texting, calling, or making efforts to maintain the relationship. This made her feel secure, even confident, that you would always be there no matter what happened. But now everything has changed. Your silence not only surprises her, but disrupts the balance she was once familiar with. Without your usual initiative, she begins to feel an unfamiliar void. At first, she might reassure herself. Maybe he just needs some time, but as days go by with no signal from you, that confidence starts to fade, replaced by growing insecurity. Questions begin to fill her mind. Well, isn't he reaching out? What is he doing? Did I lose him? These thoughts drive her to act. To test you, she might post ambiguous statuses on social media, send a simple text like, "Are you doing okay?" or even interact with your posts to grab your attention. These actions aren't random. They are her way of testing if you still care and are willing to respond. However, you need to understand that these aren't just emotional tests. Through these challenges, she's seeking a bigger answer. Is he still the same man as before, or has he changed, grown stronger and more independent from me? Instead of reacting hastily, this is your time to hold your ground. Calmness, confidence, and focusing on yourself send a far stronger message than words ever could. When you don't get drawn into her psychological game, she'll be forced to reevaluate you, a man who is not easily controlled, confident, and living a fulfilling life. So, how can you pass these tests without losing your dignity? Stay tuned, because in the next section, you'll discover how to turn this situation into an opportunity to affirm your value and make her realize you're worth more than she ever thought. Number 2. Why doesn't she reach out directly but tests you instead? After a period of no contact, instead of directly texting or calling to say "I miss you," she chooses indirect ways, like posting cryptic statuses on social media, sending messages through mutual friends, or coincidentally showing up at places you frequent. Why doesn't she express her desire to reconnect more openly instead of taking a roundabout approach? The answer lies in her defense mechanism. Even if she wants to reach out to you, the fear of rejection looms large. She doesn't want to face the possibility of being turned down or feel like she's in a weaker position in the relationship. These tests are her way of safely probing your feelings. Picture her as someone standing at the edge of a cliff, tossing a stone into the water below to gauge its depth before deciding whether to jump. She wants to know if you still care and think about her, but doesn't want to show it outright. For instance, she might post a photo from her weekend walk with a caption like, "Such a beautiful day, but something feels missing." If you accidentally like or comment on the post, it signals to her that you're still paying attention. Or she might text you about a mutual interest you both used to share just to see how you respond. These signals aren't random, but are carefully calculated tests. Your response plays a crucial role. If you react too quickly or appear overly eager, you might unintentionally reinforce her sense of control in the relationship. On the other hand, if you stay calm and avoid being drawn into the game, you'll make her reconsider. Well, isn't he acting like before? Did I misjudge him? She's not only testing your emotions, but also searching for a stronger, more confident version of you. Instead of immediately meeting her expectations, Focus on showcasing your value through composure and decisiveness. In the next section, we'll explore how you can navigate these tests effectively and regain balance in the relationship. Stay tuned. Number 3. Common tests she might use. She might employ various subtle ways to test you. These methods often seem harmless but serve a clear purpose: to assess your emotional strength, independence, and boundaries. One day you might receive a message from her saying, "How have you been?" While it sounds casual, it's actually her way of seeing if you'll take the bait. If you immediately reply with a flurry of questions and emojis, she'll think you're still waiting for her and haven't moved on. She might also bait you on social media by liking your photos, watching your stories, or posting pictures with other men paired with captions like, "Single life is amazing. Don't jump to jealousy." These are just ways to provoke a reaction from you. Sometimes she might accidentally show up at your favorite cafe, staging a fateful encounter after days of no contact. Or she might send you an old photo of the two of you with a message like, "Remember this day?" to rekindle old memories. She may even vent about her struggles, saying things like, "Work has been so stressful lately," or "I feel so exhausted these days." This is her way of seeing if you still care and are willing to be her emotional anchor. These tests are not random. They're designed to gauge your emotional stability and maturity. Instead of reacting emotionally, you should stay calm. If she texts you, respond slowly, briefly, and politely. Avoid showing that you've been eagerly waiting for her attention. Respect your boundaries. If she tries to provoke your feelings or jealousy, gently show her that you're not easily swayed. Focus on yourself. Use this time to improve yourself emotionally and in life. When you exude confidence and independence, she'll start wondering, "What have I missed about him?" Remember, these tests are not meant to throw you off balance, but to give you a chance to reaffirm your value. How you respond will determine whether she looks at you with respect and admiration. If you're wondering how to handle specific situations, stay tuned for the next section to master every psychological game she might throw your way. Number 4. The secret to passing every test. When she tests you, she's not looking to win, but to see if you have the confidence, maturity, and self-control to handle emotional complexities. Think of these tests as opportunities to level up. Each time you pass, you reaffirm your value in her eyes. Once you've proven your strength and growth, she won't be able to stay away and will feel compelled to approach you. So what's the secret to leveling up and leaving her in awe? Turn pressure into motivation. Instead of worrying or feeling anxious, treat these tests as opportunities to build your resilience. For instance, if she sends you a cryptic message like, "You seem so happy lately," don't rush to explain or justify. Smile and remind yourself, "I'm living my best life and she should know it." Create intentional distance. When she texts you, don't respond immediately. Make her wait and wonder, "What's he so busy doing?" The silence will only increase her curiosity and make her want to learn more about you. Show confidence and decisiveness. When you choose to respond, convey the image of a mature man who knows what he wants and is working to achieve it. For example, if she asks, "Do you remember how happy we used to be?" you can reply, "That was in the past. Now I'm focused on the future." Ignore provocative tactics. If she tries to provoke you by posting pictures with someone else or writing cryptic captions, just ignore it. Your indifference will make her realize that you're no longer affected by these childish games. Remember, passing her tests isn't about winning or losing. It's about reaffirming your value. When you're confident in yourself, you'll shine and attract attention, including hers. Are you ready to become the best version of yourself? Keep watching to see how your transformation changes the way she views you. Number 5. She becomes curious about you and questions her decision. When you decide to step back and stay silent, you unintentionally spark her curiosity. This doesn't just create a void, but also prompts her to wonder, what is he doing? Is he happy? Has he found someone new? These questions start to swirl in her mind, repeating endlessly, making it hard for her to stop thinking about you. She might start looking for answers. Perhaps she'll check your social media, ask mutual friends about you, or even revisit old messages in search of clues. But all she encounters is silence and mystery, which only heightens her sense of unease and pushes her to dwell on the memories you shared. Over time, she begins to question her own decision. Was I too hasty? Did I take him for granted? The beautiful memories, the times you supported and cared for her, become clearer. It's not just longing, it's a realization that she might have lost something valuable. As the silence lingers, her feelings of insecurity grow. If she once believed you would always take the initiative, your newfound passivity forces her to reflect on herself. This shift completely changes how she views you and the relationship. Her curiosity and doubts may compel her to take action. She might reach out, interact with your social media, or try to rekindle old memories. This is a clear sign that you've succeeded in making her reevaluate your worth. The most important thing is that your silence not only grabs her attention but also forces her to confront her own decisions. If you continue to maintain your confidence and focus on personal growth, you not only regain control but also create an improved version of yourself. Will she be able to move forward with you? That depends on how you choose to shape the narrative going forward. Number 6. She begins to idealize you. As the no-contact period extends, an intriguing psychological phenomenon begins to unfold. She starts to idealize you. At first, she might feel confused or even doubtful about herself and the relationship. But as the silence continues, her mind begins to focus on the positive aspects of you from the past. She remembers the moments you made her laugh, the small but meaningful gestures of care, and the emotional support you provided. She recalls the times you listened patiently, the thoughtful gifts you gave, the loving words you shared. She starts asking herself, why did I let go of someone so wonderful? The more she reflects, the more regret sets in. For example, she might think, always listened to my complaints so patiently, never forgot my birthday, knew exactly how to make me smile. She'll begin comparing you to other men and realize you're still the best. She may even start imagining a perfect life with you, a life filled with love and happiness. She dreams of a cozy home, adorable children, and a lasting relationship. The more she dreams, the more she desires you. You might wonder, what should I do during this phase? The answer is simple: focus on yourself. Keep improving, nurture your relationships, and develop the values you believe in. Living a fulfilling life doesn't just increase your value in her eyes, but also strengthens your confidence and independence. And this is just the beginning. The longer she idealizes you, the more likely she will want to reconnect. Number 7. She fears losing you and starts changing to keep you. When curiosity, doubt, and idealization of you have built up over time, a new fear takes hold of her mind, the fear of losing you forever. This isn't just a fear of losing a relationship, but also of losing a significant part of her life. She begins to realize that you're not just an ex, but someone who brings value that she may never find in anyone else. These thoughts will push her to take action. She might text or call with genuine sincerity or even try to reappear in your life more openly. But what matters most isn't her attempts to reconnect. It's how she shows that she's willing to change to prove that she values you and the relationship. You might notice small signs. She becomes more accountable for her past actions, expresses regret, or asks what she can do to make things right. This isn't just an apology. It's a genuine commitment to rebuilding the connection. However, before you consider reconciling, ask yourself, what do I want from this relationship? Has she truly changed? Or is she simply trying to fill the void left by fear of loss? Don't rush back if you're not certain that both of you are starting from the same place. If her words and actions reflect sincerity, consider having an open conversation, setting clear boundaries, and ensuring that both of you are aiming for a healthier relationship. But no matter what you choose to do, remember this: the final decision is yours. You hold the power to shape the future of this relationship. If she hasn't shown genuine change, don't hesitate to continue on your own journey. How you handle the situation not only reaffirms your self-worth, but also shows her that you won't settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. She tests you not to make things difficult, but because she still cares about you. It's her way of finding out if you still hold value in her life and whether you've changed or grown after the time apart. Remember, these tests are also signs that she hasn't completely forgotten you. Turn these challenges into opportunities to assert your confidence, resilience, and self-worth. When you focus on self-improvement and demonstrate your growth, you not only earn her admiration but also make her realize that you're someone worth pursuing. If you found this article helpful, feel free to leave a comment and share your story below. I'm always here to listen and support you on your journey of self-growth and building sustainable relationships. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on more insightful videos and tips in the future. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I wish you success in winning not just her heart, but also becoming the best version of yourself.